2, we got father escapes after his son tries to kill the entire family. Hit that like button, subscribe button.
When I first entered the room, he was sitting there with a very, I don't know, like almost a zombie look on his face. Once I realized that he was about to kill me,
and bro, before this shit even go, bro,
he's bigger than me.
I'm sure there were signs, my nigga. I'm sure there were signs that this nigga was crazy, was a serial. Like, to be a serial killer is one thing, bro, but to be a serial killer and kill your family, bro, I'm sure there were signs, my nigga. Nigga, come on, bro. What the fuck were y'all parents doing? Like, the nigga said, my little friend doesn't like you, and y'all niggas just ignored that. Like, come on, dude. There were signs, bro.
One of the early shots.
Well, I went to try and...
I think he hit...
Like, yeah, he don't even look crazy. But still, bro, there were signs, I'm sure, in his action.
Tackle him and take the gun away. Okay. Running away wasn't going to help me anymore.
On January 1st, 2020, 16-year-old teenager Colin Jeffrey Haney, Grantsville, Utah, loads guns and waits for hours. Teenager Colin Jeffrey Haney, Grantsville, Utah, loads guns and waits for hours in silence before killing his family, turning his home into the house of horrors.
I want to know what made him do all this.
His mother, Consuela Alejandra Haney, and 12-year-old sister Milan walk through the door, and within seconds, CJ opens fire at them. Then he waits for another hour for his 15-year-old sister Alexis, shooting her multiple times. By 5:15 p.m., his younger brother Matthew returns from a birthday party, and determined to kill his entire family, CJ points the gun to his head and pulls the trigger. 4 members of his family are murdered by him, one after another, inside their own home. But amid the hours of bloodshed, one survivor remains, and he's about to reveal chilling details that will leave investigators shaken.
Nigga, like, bro, like, if it was only his parents, bro, if he would target only his parents, okay, cool. Like, maybe his, like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe his parents was touching up on him and doing, abusing him. But nigga, yo, 12-year-old, 15-year-old, and come on, dude.
Police arrive at the scene around 7:20 p.m. following a distress call. When they step inside, they don't just find a crime scene. They walk into a nightmare crafted by a boy no one saw coming.
Doors open. All over, dude. All over the wall.
Got a lot of in the hole. I'm gonna wait for the county units before we get entrance.
Oh, damn. I see that shit right there on the
What's that?
thing.
I wanted to keep him there. I don't know if that for sure if the shooter's still inside.
Even the cops scared this nigga, bro. I would be too. I don't blame him.
It's a 16-year-old.
Nigga, if I heard a 16-year-old kill his whole family,
wait for at least
what the
one
fuck
more
you think he gonna do to you, my nigga? A nigga he just met. A nigga he don't even know. He don't even know your name. He gonna fuck you up, bro. If I was that cop, I'd be running right now.
Just poke your head in here and I'll cover you this way.
Yep.
Just see if we have anyone right here.
Yep, ready?
Like that, yep.
Officers find no one around the house, and they suspect the killer may be lurking nearby. They then promptly prepare themselves before entering the residence.
Little mentally fucked up
Police Department, is anyone home? If anyone's home, make yourself known!
Bruh. That nigga gonna show up out of nowhere in the dark with a gun. Like he the Grim Reaper or some shit.
Just gonna post up right here.
Them niggas scared. Ooh, I know they hearts beating. My heart be beating like
I'm just
crazy.
gonna post right here because I got a good angle.
Once inside the home, they begin checking the residence thoroughly, and they're about to find the possible shooting weapon.
I got left and right.
Okay, you go one way, I'll go the other.
I'm gonna go right. Got stairs.
Yeah.
Grantsville Police Department, if you're in here, make yourself known! I've got an upstairs and a downstairs. Okay.
That's a gun right here.
But it's just the beginning, and the investigator is about to make a more gruesome discovery.
I'm gonna holster to step over.
Damn, that shit sad as hell, bro.
What was that?
Do you want my investigation to come help?
Let me get a hold of my LT first. Are we gone downstairs?
Nope. I'm just holding it.
Okay, so once Josh clears, no one else upstairs.
I'll hold right here to make sure no one goes past us.
Yeah, is that all clear?
After clearing the upstairs, they go downstairs to check, where they're about to uncover another part of the nightmare.
Grantsville Police Department! Okay, so I've got 2 unknowns and a left. We got 1, I think. I'm just gonna hook and hold. I got another. Grantsville Police Department! I've got 1 here. Straight unknown, I'm gonna go left.
Just as the killer has taken each life one by one, officers now discover the bodies one after another, each new discovery making the scene more chilling than the last.
Just to confirm,
Where'd
I
the
have
nigga
4
go?
total echoes. We're gonna,
where that little
house is clear, we're gonna
King
lock the
Von
house down.
want to be at?
After
nigga
carefully
go.
securing the crime scene and
son, whatever
confirming
his
that
name
no
is.
one else is inside the house, the officers gather to piece together what really happened.
So we'll fill you in, Greco. We got 4 deceased inside. Lyden's going to start on a warrant. We're going to start with call a state crime lab. Keep them out here, see if they'll help us process. 16-year-olds in custody for city PD.
How he
The
getting
dad with
custody?
multiple gunshot, dad or grandpa, multiple gunshot wounds, still alive at the hospital. Probably flying to Salt Lake. And so we'll interview kids, someone at the scene. Make sure we have the suspect. He's admitting to it. Make sure it's him. So you get crime lab. He's going to get warrant. He wants to help with scene. Yep. All right, and then we need to have somebody. We need Max probably going to Salt Lake. Stay with our other victim.
He's already there.
Okay, and then we'll need someone to interview suspect.
You want me to go up there and after I do the crime lab and then head up there?
And you do interview, make sure we have the right person.
Okay. You say Max is in Salt Lake already? Yeah.
They soon discover that the father, Colin Haney Sr., has survived the attack and is rushed to the hospital with his son, the shooter himself. Meanwhile, one officer begins canvassing the neighborhood, hoping to uncover any clue that could explain
the
this
son
horror
got
officer
shot too?
the attack and is rushed to the hospital with his son, the shooter himself. Meanwhile, one officer begins canvassing the
get shot?
neighborhood, hoping to uncover any clue that could explain this horrifying tragedy.
Hey, did you hear anything down the street a little while ago?
No.
Nothing? Do you know the
I'm
neighbors
sure,
a couple doors down?
Like I said, bro, I'm sure there were
I met
signs.
him once.
I'm sure.
Not too long after we moved in.
Okay.
I'm sure
Have you
the
seen anything
nigga
down
was
there,
talking to
anything
himself
suspicious?
at 6 a.m. in the fucking morning, bro. I'm sure the nigga was talking to his little friend at 6 a.m. in the morning. But come on, dude. I'm sure he had him a little hit list. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
After we moved in.
People I hate list. I hate, bro. You know how niggas in middle school used to have them lists, bro?
Have you seen anything down there? Anything suspicious or anything like that?
Them hate lists. Talking about
Right,
you
that's
gonna
what
go
I
on
need
my
to know. Thank you,
nigga,
sir.
weird
Appreciate
ass nigga. I had a nigga tell me, you gonna go on my list, nigga? Shut the fuck up, you little punk ass nigga. What the fuck about it with that shit?
I can stand.
Lame ass nigga.
Hi, sir.
Fucking
Hey, in the
weirdo,
last
dude.
hour or so, have you heard
That's some of the
anything like
weirdest shit you
gunshots
could
or anything
say,
like
bro.
that go off?
You gonna go on my list?
No.
Nigga, shut the
Do you
fuck
have
up.
the neighbors down here at 93?
Is that
That shit
two
ain't-
down from us?
Yeah.
Fuck you in that
Is that who
list,
it is?
nigga.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you know if they had any problems or anything like that?
No.
I don't know. I
Oh, you're
was
fine.
speeding earlier before it got dark, and I was off back there.
They ain't hear no
Our
shots.
property goes all along that.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't hear anything.
Oh damn.
Okay. All right. That's all I need to know. Hey, thank you guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
With no leads from the neighbors, the investigators are left to rely solely on the limited information they've gathered until now.
At least rule them out one way or the other. Just confirm he's not involved.
It sounds like he's not doing that. He could have 5, right?
Yeah, I don't know what. Shot.
Literally looks like there were struggles. My guess is dad
Yeah,
is
there's
fighting.
blood.
Dad's fighting.
Dad is fighting. He's probably lucky
Couch
he's
cushions.
still alive.
Gotcha.
So who came and picked him up? Do we know that yet?
Sounds like a neighbor. Neighbor.
Also,
I wonder if
we
it's
got
his
another
neighbor next
witness
door.
too. Okay, this is making more sense. I'm like, because I'm
Someone
thinking, well, how
drove
did
him
the
up.
kid driving there and feel remorseful?
Kelsey said a neighbor came and
So neighbor.
took the dad.
Hey, and shout out
Can
to
you see if
probably the
we
one
can
that-
find out?
I
where
don't know
neighbor
why
is,
the
too?
hell you would go
Driver?
in and you would go into a house that you hear 5 shots, my nigga. But shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you,
They
bro.
learned that a
Show
neighbor
true
had
courage.
arrived at their home and found the two locked together, realizing in horror that Colin's face was covered in blood. Soon after, they both agreed to go to the hospital, where Colin is currently receiving treatment. Meanwhile, CJ's taken into police custody. Left alone in the car for a while, CJ appears distant and unnervingly calm, leaving officers deeply uneasy.
I saw this good safety. But then they said we could retake.
Hello, 493
I lost it. You're with me, dog. It's small game.
Bro, what the fuck?
Hey, thank you. And I thought that was like,
what the fuck? Nigga, bro, this, I don't really believe in that. Sometimes, like, you know how niggas be trying to get off on that mental insanity shit. This nigga right here, mental insanity, bro. He's mentally insane, bro. You can't fake this shit, bro. You can't fake
His
this shit.
abnormal behavior only deepens the mystery
Like, bro,
behind his motive for killings.
And nigga, there had to be signs, bro. No.
Promise never dies. That's gonna be okay. We're going to have a long conversation. And we're going to feel safe with each other again.
Nigga, ain't nobody gonna feel safe around you. You not going home, nigga. You getting locked up 40 years to life. Fuck you talking about going home?
Become friends once more.
Bro, this nigga's in La La Land, bro. Nigga talking about we're going home. We're gonna be, nigga. I wish a nigga would try to kill me and talking about let's be friends. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
You wanna learn how to make his favorite food?
Niggas in La La Land, bro. They must think like they gonna drop the charges or some shit.
It won't be weird. You're going to show him that you care. We're just going to. It's a new decade.
And there had to be signs, bro. There had to be signs, bro. This cannot be the first time he's talking to himself like that. Like it's different ways, versions of talking to yourself. It's talking to yourself in a non-weird way, in a normal way, and talking to yourself in a fucking serial killer ass way, like this nigga right here.
Then, as the officer gets into the car and begins driving him to the station, CJ's demeanor shifts. He tries to appear calm and normal, as if nothing horrifying has just taken place.
You know, my cell phone's in my right pocket. I didn't touch it. It did ring when you were away, but I didn't look at it.
Then suddenly he begins asking the officer strange, abrupt questions.
What's the danger of having a small amount of someone else's blood get into your body? What's the danger of having a small amount of someone else's blood enter your body?
It just depends on if they can.
What the fuck? He drank this? This nigga drank they blood?
Okay.
As CJ arrives at the station, another team begins interviewing his father, the lone survivor of the attack, hoping he can provide crucial details. But the story he's about to share will take investigators straight back to the crime scene, uncovering every chilling detail they'd only begun to imagine.
Tell me a little bit more about once you got home. Kind of describe.
Okay. I arrived home and everything, you know, I opened the door. The living room is just to the left of the entry. It was dark except my son was in there
watching some TV show and there was a candle. I started in the entryway in the hallway and remembered that I hadn't finished my herbal tea. I take a thermos to work. So I took that thermos and put it in the piano bench, which is usually what I keep my food on while I eat.
Okay.
So then, as I came back out, I was going to go upstairs and put my stuff away. I usually change. And that's when my son, CJ, addressed me first.
So your son, CJ, did what now?
He said something to me about the candle.
At this moment, Colin may have already sensed that something was off, as the silence felt heavier than usual, but he didn't think much of it.
Watching the news or like.
After all, evenings like this weren't entirely out of the ordinary for him.
When I first entered the room, he was sitting there with a very, I don't know, like almost a zombie look on his face. which isn't completely
Like,
uncharacteristic
nigga, I'm telling you, fucking, there's signs. There were signs.
for him.
The fuck you mean that shit's not
face,
uncharacteristic,
which
nigga? You
isn't
supposed to
completely
talk to somebody about that shit. You supposed to, hey doc, let me holler at you like while he out the room right quick. While you at a doctor's visit for your son, you say, hey son, get out the room right quick. I gotta talk to the doctor about some shit. And then be like, hey bro, this nigga crazy, doc. He a crazy ass serial killing looking ass nigga, bro. He got a zombie look on his face all the time. I don't know. I think he crazy. That's what you supposed to do,
characteristic
Pops.
for him.
But it's good, bro. Cause sometimes you don't think kids are capable.
He's had some struggles.
Tell me a little bit more about the struggles, if you can.
I'm sorry.
Emotional struggles, social mainly. Yeah, the room was very dim, but that's when he pulled out a gun or had
so what room was that?
The living room, which is just to the left of the
bro,
entryway.
like the signs were there, but nigga. If he had social problems and he had the zombie look on his face all the time.
Everybody says this in that kind of a situation.
Let me go back. I know I was talking about it.
And I'm sure that everybody says this in that kind of a situation, but it was kind of surreal. And
what room was that?
Emotional struggles, social mainly. Yeah, the room was very dim, but that's when he pulled out a gun or had
so what room was that?
The living room, which is just to the left of the entryway.
Gotcha.
And I'm sure that everybody says this in that kind of a situation, but it was kind of surreal. I mean, it took a bit for it to register. He fired the gun 3-4 times, I don't remember exactly, during the struggle, which
you shot 3-4
right
times
after, once I realized that he was out to kill me. Then I engaged him, but he's bigger than me, and I think he hit me with one of the early shots, but I tried to take the gun from him, or at least get it under control.
Now, Colin's about to experience what the rest of his family already had, but this time, things wouldn't be as easy for CJ. His father wasn't going down without a fight.
During the wrestling, what happened?
Well, it was back and forth onto the couch, and like I said, he's bigger than me, he's stronger than me, and he shot me in the leg, and then he hit me several times. I couldn't tell if it was a drinking glass or if it was hitting me with the gun or what, but it was. And so I was trying to go for the gun to get it under control. And I got my hands on it. He was shoving me down, and like I said, he was trying to change the clip.
Yeah, that nigga was dominating.
At one point, I got enough hold of the gun, and I discharged it towards the front of the room, as I recall.
Okay.
Trying to get,
bro,
empty it out.
Right. How many times?
I only got one shot out of it.
So what happened to the other family members?
But the horror for Colin was far from over, and CJ isn't ready to give up that easily.
Did he die? Did the dad, was this all after everybody else got shot, or was this?
He's determined to finish what he started, no matter the cost.
Well, the wrestling match kept going until I was exhausted, and we were kind of at a stalemate. But I finally was able to get the gun, and I was trying to reason with him. And then we worked our way back over to the entryway, and because I was trying to get out the front door and get some attention, that's why I shot towards the front of the house, hoping to get some attention with somebody out in the street. As well as discharge the gun. But before I could get the door unlocked, he slammed me into the wall, so I couldn't get away. I had full control of the gun,
your son dominated you, bro.
And he beat me, in the head and whatever, and so it was.
Bro, he beat that nigga like he stole something, bro.
The front door. And so then I started trying to reason with him. Why? Was this gonna solve anything type? And I told him, if I die, then you're guilty of murder.
Oh, is that right? You think he don't know that nigga, bro? Like, bro, this nigga, he already died this shit. He thought about everything. That nigga don't care about going to jail. The nigga has killed all his family members. What makes you think he cares about going to jail, bro?
You know, if we step back from this, then we can work things out. And
ain't no working things out, bro.
Possible outcome.
Nigga tried to kill you.
Now,
if your son tried to kill you, what's the next steps? What you gonna do? What does working things out look like? I'm gonna call the police on that nigga, bro. I'm gonna take that nigga to jail because I don't feel safe. I'm not gonna feel safe.
Convince his own son not to kill him, and for a moment, it seems to be working. But just when hope flickers, CJ drops another bombshell on him.
He was tired and exhausted too, and he didn't have a gun, and so we started talking fairly calmly for quite a while, and I'll say even now, I love my son. I mean, this is awful.
Would y'all still love y'all kid if he tried to kill you?
It is done, and at that point, I didn't know until later in the conversation. He told me that because I said your mom's gonna come home, though I didn't know where she was, and that was when he told me that he'd already killed the rest of my family.
So wait.
Colin somehow manages to survive the dreadful plan of his own son. But even in his relief,
did he not notice all the bodies laying
he's
around
denied
the house?
one final heartbreaking glimpse of the family he's lost.
During the time that you were talking to him and he had said that he killed the rest of them, or whatever he said, what did you attempt to go look for your family?
No, he was holding me. I couldn't go anywhere.
Holding you, like hugging you, or just kind of?
He had his arm around me. Yes. Yeah, he had me in his arms, and I was weak, and I couldn't even get my keys.
Colin then reveals another detail to the officers, exposing a chilling truth that casts an even darker shadow over CJ's actions.
And he also told me that the house, his plan was that he already had gasoline set up somewhere, and that he was going to burn the whole house down. And I told
there were signs, bro.
I'm
telling you, there were signs.
And you're not going to get away with that. And I think all of that,
nigga, he doesn't care about getting away with this shit, bro.
When he realized
he doesn't care about getting away. The nigga is trying to kill and burn his whole family, and you over here think he cares about getting away with it? That's the last thing on his mind, bro.
Helped him to back down too.
He then unravels the mystery behind the murder weapon, revealing how CJ must have managed to get a hold of it.
Do you remember what the gun looked like?
It's a 9. I assume it's my 9mm. If he got a different one, I don't know. But I have a 9mm pistol.
Okay.
Where do
you normally keep that 9mm in the house?
I think I had it in my downstairs file cabinet. I think. I have a gun lockbox.
Then Colin uncovers what may have driven CJ to commit such a dreadful act, shedding light on a moment that chills to the bone.
What did he say to you during all this? During this initial part that you've already talked to me about.
It wasn't a lot of conversation. It was all action.
Was he screaming or anything? Was he?
Well, he was angry. Part of his emotional problems is that he blames me for a lot of things that are very irrational.
Okay. You're his father.
Yeah. Just his social life isn't what he wanted it to be.
Nigga must not have friends or something.
No, he's not hanging out with friends that he's
right.
not allowed to have friends that
No, it wasn't that we prevent him, but he would sabotage his own success. I mean, they all started public school after being homeschooled for years.
Bro, nigga, I'ma blame you too. The fuck you expect? Do you expect a nigga to have friends after being homeschooled? Like, what the fuck? Do you expect this nigga to gain come on, dude. Unless you put the nigga in some type of sports or some shit, bro.
Claims that he hadn't developed socially because of that. Well, socially awkward kids who've gone their whole time in their career, they're still awkward.
Colin reveals that none of his family members were spared from CJ's grim plan, and it only ended when he wrestled the gun away. He then shares another shocking detail. CJ had already confessed to the crime in a desperate moment.
Like, where are the benefits of homeschooling if you not I'll understand if you a super famous kid or some shit, bro. Okay, get homeschooled. But nigga, it's actually no benefit. What?
Realizing the urgency, The officers quickly move to interview CJ at the station. Even here, he tries to appear calm and composed, almost giving the impression of remorse, as if he's ready to confess. The officer then leads him inside the station, where he expresses his own wounds.
I don't feel any harm or damage or anything.
Okay, but so nothing feels like you've got an injury anywhere?
Right here felt like the guy came take a look. It's like,
on your knee?
Yeah, right there. It's like,
anywhere?
Right here felt like the guy came take a look. It's like,
on your knee?
Yeah, right there. It's like it feels steam, but...
Can we just pull it up just to see if there's a visible injury there?
No,
a little bruise, maybe? Looks like there's some kind of a mark right there.
As the questioning begins, they read him his Miranda rights and are immediately hit with an unexpected setback.
Is there anything that you think you might be unclear on?
I think that's everything.
Okay.
I kind of okay. I've been friends with my neighbor. I watched his dogs. He's a lawyer. He's like...
Can you what? If we need to go to that point, then we can, yeah. So, having those rights in mind...
That's some crazy shit to ask, bro.
Not yet.
Not now? Okay.
It becomes clear that he was prepared for this and refused to speak or cooperate in any way. But despite refusing to confess and immediately asking for a lawyer, CJ soon raises another concern
Man, that lawyer
related to
better
his
say
own
no,
image
too.
in public.
What does the meeting?
Not very much. Our job is not to help the news have a story to tell. So we're going to keep everything pretty private.
Okay. How much do you know so far?
I know that you are here and that you don't want to talk to us.
I told y'all he planned for this shit, bro.
This is the only place I've been. I came from home over to here and I was waiting for you. So I don't know too much. We're hoping you would tell us what's going on, but we'll wait. All right.
Finally, CJ, age 16 at the time of the crime, is charged as an adult with 4 counts of aggravated murder, 1 count of attempted aggravated murder, and 5 counts of illegal discharge of a firearm. A pre-investigation report includes a chilling admission from CJ. "I thought if I killed my dad, everyone would turn against me, so I made a selfish decision to kill them all." Investigators also determined that CJ deliberately shot each family member in different parts of the house as a part of a calculated effort to keep them from crossing paths as they returned home.
That makes sense.
During the trial, the Haney's eldest child, Danny, who was away at college and unharmed, also offers further context. He testified that days before the killings, CJ had told their mother about serious mental health struggles, but their father refused to seek help.
I'm telling y'all, the signs was there. Don't ignore the signs, especially for fucking kids, bro. Don't ignore them shits, bro.
Now it had cost them their loved ones. Still, the crime is committed, and now CJ faces the consequences. In July 2022, CJ, now 20 years old, pleaded guilty to 4 counts of aggravated murder and 1 count of attempted aggravated murder, all first-degree felonies. He was sentenced to 25 years to life for each murder charge to be served consecutively. He also received 25 years to life for the attempted murder charge, which will run concurrently with the other sentences.
Yeah, so he
in total, CJ faces a maximum of 100 years in prison.
He's in there for good, bro. He's never getting out. And that's, it's unfortunate, bro, because obviously he had mental problems that his parents decided not to seek help on, bro. But at the same time, my nigga, you don't gotta kill your you feel what I'm saying? You don't gotta kill your kids, your family members, and your fucking your brothers and sisters who are little kids and shit, man. But if y'all make this far, hit that like button, subscribe, I'm gonna see y'all next.